Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a rather large collective haul, and all of the items I'm going to be sharing with you today are things that I have either picked up myself whilst I was in England or my mum has kindly brought out from England to Dubai. So yes, sit back, relax, get yourself a cup of tea. We will have a little show and tell and a little catch up. If you follow me on Instagram, then you will already know that I am someone who will always have a whole stack of books that I am ready to read, but I just find it literally impossible to go into Asda or to Tesco and not pick up some of their new books because the price is just too juicy for me to ignore. So the first one I picked up is How to Kill Your Family by Bella Mackie, and this is one that I'm reading at the minute and I am really enjoying it so far. I also picked up The Guilty Feminist by Deborah Frances White. The title just hooked me and here we are now, the proud owner. I also picked up The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I really love Taylor Jenkins Reid. I feel like I have heard such amazing reviews about this book that I am really excited to get into it. And then the last one I picked up is A Slow Fire Burning. It's the quiet ones you have to watch. And this is by Paula Hawkins. I very rarely ever pick up thrillers, but I feel like sometimes it's good to try something new, because for the longest time when I was growing up, I always used to read things like autobiographies or real life stories, and it was all quite sad, to be honest. As soon as I started branching out, that's when I realised I had a real true love of reading. I like to keep it varied because I feel like as we get older, our tastes change and sometimes you don't even know about it unless you expose yourself to it. So yeah, so that was the books I picked up this summer. I definitely picked up more than that. Oh yeah, so I did also pick up Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid as well. And the final one is The Idea of You, and that is by Robin Lee. So that is truly all the books I picked up this summer. I'm going to move on to the items that were picked up from Tesco or other food shops whilst I was at home. And of course I don't have everything to show you because my first visit back to the UK was at the very beginning of summer. So we have definitely eaten through a lot of the things that I would have picked up from then. There are certain things in Dubai that you either cannot get, or they are so super duper expensive or difficult to get your hands on that yeah, it just makes sense to get them in Tesco when you're at home. So to start off with, this might seem unusual because I think everyone thinks Middle East, you would probably be able to get your hands on loads of different spices. We even have a spice souk here in Dubai. So yeah, it's not tricky to get hold of spices, but sometimes they just aren't quite the same as they are as at home. So for an example, mild chili powder. Okay, so if you buy chili powder whilst you are in Dubai, you will literally blow your head off. It is so hot and I just really missed having a mild chili powder. Sometimes in my dishes I literally need just a dash of chili, and there is no dash of chili powder in Dubai because it is so hot, it just controls every dish. I picked up ground cumin, and the reason I picked up that one was because it is definitely so much cheaper at home than it is out here. Obviously the mild chili powder, I picked up smoked paprika, I picked up garlic granules, and finally I picked up some chives. Something that I learned quite quickly living here is that it's quite tricky to get your hands on really yummy small bite-sized snacks that aren't just chocolate bars. So I picked up lots of different multi-packs of things. The first multi-pack I picked up is the Little Foxes mini party rings. These are so good. I just really appreciate having these little grab bags that are just easily accessible, are enjoyable, and it means I haven't eaten an entire pack of party rings. So yeah, got those. Adam is definitely a sweet man, so whenever I go home again I pick up Haribo, Tangfastics, all that type of stuff. But this time around I picked up the Fruit-alicious by Haribo, and yeah, he is eyeing me up right now and he wants to eat them, so picked up a multi-pack of the Cadbury Animals, and oh, these get me, these are such a good snack. Also picked up the mini Maryland cookie bags, and I've gone for double chocolate and also chocolate chip. Also in this household we love a Cadbury's Freddo. Don't quote me on this, but I did hear that there is a certain ingredient that's put into the chocolate out in the Middle East to prevent it from melting. So chocolate here for me has never tasted the same as it does at home, and I am a huge fan of Cadbury's Freddos. It is like my go-to snack, and yeah, I always stock up on at least 4 packs, if not 10, depends what I can get in my suitcase. But these are the recent ones that my mum brought out for me, which I appreciate so much. Something else that is impossible to get your hands on in Dubai is the fry lights. Flavors that I get are the sunflower oil, the butter, and also the extra virgin oil as well. My sister has one of the Hotel Chocolat velvetizers, and we cannot get hold of any of Hotel Chocolat whilst we are in Dubai, so whenever any of us go home, we always venture in there and go and stock up on things. I picked up 2 packs for her and for me because I also benefit from this velvetizer. For anyone who hasn't seen these before, they are just these little sachets filled with shavings of real chocolate, and you pour it into a Hotel Chocolat velvetizer with your milk, and then it just whips it into this really gorgeous rich hot chocolate. I picked up the plain orange, which none of us had tried before, and it is so delicious, along with the brand new coconut white drinking chocolate. And wow, okay, this one is goals. This is so yummy, and we also enjoyed this with squirty cream on top, but not just any squirty cream. It was the Marks and Spencer's chocolate squirty cream, and I swear if you are looking to really enhance and level up your hot chocolate this Christmas, then please go into Marks and Spencer's and go and pick it up, because it is so yummy, to the point where we were literally just eating it out of the can because it was just beautiful. Something that I've really needed to get more of is travel cosmetics bags, because I feel like every time I go away on holiday or I go back home, I am just really struggling to get all of my makeup bits and all of my just lotions and potions into bags that are suitable to travel in. So that was one thing that I definitely wanted to get more of whilst I was at home. And the first one I picked up is this really pretty, looks very red on the camera, but in real life it's definitely a hot pink, and it's just a little satin bag, and I got this from a charity shop. This cost only 50p, and this is from the St. Margaret's Clearance Centre in Yeovil. Then I went into New Look and I saw this one just hiding in the corner. It's really lovely because it's transparent, but it has these really pretty stars all over it. This is something that I would have 100% been drawn to when I was younger, and I still am as a 27-year-old lady. But yeah, I saw this in the corner and it had no price on it. It was just random. It looked like almost it wasn't even sold by New Look, but I took it to the till. They had absolutely no idea, and they just asked me if I'd want it for £3, so I said yeah. So that is the story of that. And then I went into the shop called Typo, and I really like that shop because I find it so random what you can pick up in there. And they had these really cool mystery boxes that were for sale, and they ranged from £5 all the way through to £25. So I picked up 2 boxes. I picked up a £5 box and also a £20 box. So I'll show you the contents of the £5 box to start with. So it started off with a cosmetics bag, which I was so happy about, and it's in this very lovely, just all plain black, so it's really suitable for both Adam and I, and it has just got so many different compartments in it, and I am just thrilled with this little mystery purchase. The original retail price for this bag alone is £12, so that was the first thing in the box. The second thing in the box is just a notepad, which I'm not feeling any type of way about. Like, I can always do with another notepad, but I would never have bought a mystery box for the sole purpose of getting a notepad, if you know what I mean. The front cover is the Space Jam movie poster. It's just a very simple lined notebook, and the original selling price of this is £2.50. And then the final thing, and possibly my most favourite, is this really gorgeous mug. It's in this terracotta colour, and then it has these really lovely female silhouette shapes all around the outside of it, and I love it. I think it's so gorgeous, and the original selling price of this is £5. So to be fair, I kind of paid for the mug and then got these 2 things for free, so a bargain in my eyes. And then in the second box, which was the £20 one, the first thing that was in it is this really pretty marble card holder, and it is actually really bizarre because I really needed one of these. My cards are just absolutely everywhere, and I've kind of outgrown a purse now that we've gone very cashless in this 2022 world of ours. And this was originally £6. Second of all is another notepad. Again, got no feeling towards it. I'm not disappointed, but I'm not also like, yay, another notepad. Again, this is just a lined notepad, but it is slightly more diary-esque because you can pop your date in at the top. You can also say how today was, and you can also write down tomorrow's problems as well, which is quite a nice feature, to be honest. And the original selling price of this one is £3.50. The next thing in the £20 mystery box is a wireless charging pad, and this is something that I picked up for Adam, to be honest, because he could just have it plugged into his laptop on his desk, and then he can just bang his phone on top of it and get charging. So I'm hoping that this will come in handy for Adam. The original selling price of this one is £20. Next up in the box is this really lovely oversized tote bag, and I really like this one because I think the colour actually goes with a lot of different things. It's a really good size, and it also has a little clasp at the top, because the amount of shopper bags that don't have that, and you do really need it. And it also has another little pocket there as well. So yeah, really happy with this one. And they sell these tote bags in the shop for £20, so I feel really chuffed with these mystery boxes. I feel like I've really got my money's worth. And then the final thing is this really cute mini USB desktop fan. I absolutely love this really vibrant purple. I think this is going to be really cool and massively appreciated by Adam, because it is quite tricky to get the perfect temperature here, because it's obviously so hot outside and then you're inside in the aircon, and you can just go from hot to cold if you need to take the washing out, or if you turn the aircon off for 10 minutes you could just be boiling. So this is actually going to be really helpful for Adam when he's on his calls. He can't leave his call to go and change the apartment temperature, but he can whack this on and off whenever he needs to. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And the original cost for that one is £12. So yeah, quite a lot in that £20 mystery box. In my mind, I thought I would go to places like B&M, The Range, Home Bargains, and come out with loads of really lovely bits of homeware, but it is hard to bring it all home, and I think maybe another time in the future I'll go home with a complete empty suitcase, and I will do that. So this time around I only picked up one thing from The Range, and that was just a big bag of tea lights. I really love the smell of these. These are in the scent Sweet Almond and Vanilla. Of course you can get hold of stuff like this in Dubai, but definitely not for £1, you know. Nothing here is £1, I'll be completely honest. So just even things like that you will just really miss when you live here. I will never ever say anything bad about living in Dubai because I truly love it, but I do miss £1 goodies like this, you know, really do. Something else that you would really miss if you move out to Dubai is the affordability of toothpaste. I'm not joking you. I still find it crazy that you can buy tubes of toothpaste in the UK for £1, sometimes even cheaper than £1. It's not crazy expensive out in Dubai, but it definitely could be anywhere between £2 and £5 for a tube. I feel like because these are so small, it is definitely worth picking up when you go back to the UK. A hair product that you just cannot get here is the Got To Be texturizing salt spray. This is what Adam uses on his hair basically every day, so I grab this whenever I go home. I popped into Asda at some point during my travels, and I saw this really lovely little pink polka dot dog lead. I just thought, oh, she deserves a nice little bit of bling. So yeah, got this really pretty pink polka dot lead for our little girl Bonnie. Cannot remember for the life of me how much this cost, but it was definitely in the sale, and I want to say it was about £2. Something that I just seem to do now that I am 27 is pick up Sudokus every time I go to a supermarket, and don't ask me why. I honestly don't even know if I enjoy it that much. If anything, I find it very stressful and I literally feel the grey hairs popping out my head. But I feel like it is a very weird, intense relationship that I've got with Sudoku, and surely it's good for your brain. This book was £2.99 and there's 225 puzzles in it, so that will keep me busy for a while. From Amazon, I picked up this really lovely pack of crimpless hair clips. Hopefully you can see that. They're all different clips, they're all different colours. We've got like pinks, blues, yellows. And these clips are amazing. They are the ones that you use when you're styling your hair and don't want to make a crimp in it. So you just pop it in like that and it will just keep your hair perfectly styled as it was. Whilst I was home, I visited this really lovely scrap store in Yeovil, and I did vlog it a little bit, so you can go and check it out if you fancy. But I did a very small spot of shopping, and this little cute gold frame was basically singing to me and telling me that I needed to buy it. This is £1.50 and it is made in Spain apparently, and it's just the sweetest little frame ever. Stop it. Look at the back. It's got a tiny little hand, and yeah, really cute. I will need to find a ridiculously small picture to put in here, but I couldn't walk past that and not take it home. I mean, you guys know that I'm a gold girl through and through, and just to support a really lovely little independent shop as well, that brings me lots of joy. One of the first things I picked up whilst I was shopping in the UK is this really lovely bustier crop top, and this is in that boucle fabric, which I love and adore. I feel like it's absolutely timeless, and I just really liked this. This is from Zara and this was in their sale. I want to say this cost around £12. Love all the colours in it. I feel like this is just appropriate for basically every single season because the colours are quite dark, but the cut is obviously quite summery. Also within the Zara sale, sorry, this is ridiculously creased, but I picked up this really gorgeous pink mini skirt, and I think this was probably around £20. Also went back into New Look, and I will have to take a photo of me wearing this and pop it on my Instagram at some point. But this is just a really lovely, very simple but statement maxi dress, and I really like these big old puff sleeves, and it's a very Dubai appropriate dress, to be honest, because you know it covers your shoulders, it covers your knees, and whilst we can almost wear whatever we want whilst we're here, there are definitely some occasions where you do feel like you want to, you know, look nice, you want to look dressed up, but you don't want to be really exposing loads of skin. So this is perfect for that. And this says it was £27.99, but I definitely remember getting this in the sale, so all I know is that it's cheaper than that price. Also from New Look, I picked up this really pretty polka dot long sleeve maxi dress, and I also have this in black as well, and again really perfect for just being out and about in Dubai, doing errands. I could definitely go shopping in this dress. It's very pretty, but again nice and covered up if that's the look that you're going for on that day. I do feel like I need to do a whole video on outfits to wear in Dubai because I get asked that a lot, to be honest, so stay tuned for that. From Marks and Spencer's, I picked up this really lovely oversized midi t-shirt dress. Really simple, just black and white stripes, but honestly one of my most worn items since coming back from the UK. It is so lightweight, it's cotton, it's easy to throw on. I usually wear this with a really big straw hat and some sandals, and it's just the perfect dress to go out, walk bonny, go shopping, go for coffee. Yeah, a perfect Dubai dress. Also ventured into the shop Monkey whilst I was at home because I really do love their stuff. Again, this is all creased because it has literally been folded, sat here waiting for me to film this video for about a month. The first thing I bought was this plain black midi skirt, and it has this really lovely high slit on it as well. It's very lightweight. It is actually a little bit see-through, I'm not gonna lie, but perfect for going to the beach or a beach club or something. It is just easy, it's gonna dry super quickly. This skirt cost £15, but everything in their sale was on 3 for 2. I was sucker for a 3 for 2 deal, or any deal for that matter, so of course I wasn't leaving the sale until I had 3 items. So the next thing that I bought, which was the second paid for item, this is just a long white button down shirt dress. So this is midi length. This looks absolutely shocking holding it up on the camera, but hopefully you get the idea. It's just a big old white sheet, to be honest with you, with some buttons down it. I felt like I don't really have anything like that in my wardrobe. I've got lots of shirts, but no shirt dresses. So yeah, I love that one. So this was £18. The skirt I bought was £15, and therefore it meant that I got this next dress completely for free, because this would have been £12 by itself. And it is another maxi dress. It is just in this really cool black and white swirl print, a very grungy look. And I actually picked this up in a couple of sizes bigger than I would usually, but when I tried it on, it just had this really nice flow to the fabric. I really like it, and I think I'd also really like it because it was free. And then I did a spot of charity shop shopping, and I went into a shop in Sherborne, and I saw this really beautiful cow print handbag, super simple, super cute, and this was £3.50, and it just looks really cool, especially if you're wearing just a plain black dress. It just really pops with it. So yeah, also in that same charity shop, I picked up this really pretty blue mini skirt, and hopefully you can see the fabric has this really lovely pinched effect all over it. And this is originally from Zara, and this cost, I think, oh my gosh, it was so affordable. It was £3.25. So I love this. I haven't got any blue skirts in my wardrobe apart from a maxi, so I'm buzzing to wear that over the winter. And the last thing I'm going to share with you today is actually a gift that I was really kindly given by my wonderful friend Sophie. So this is an original piece of artwork by an artist that she had met while she was in Mexico, and she has painted the most gorgeous, amazing, iconic Frida Kahlo, and Sophie and I have an absolute love for Frida Kahlo. We particularly love her because she made such a massive movement in people appreciating other beauty than just women with blonde hair and blue eyes. She painted herself, and for the first time she really kind of challenged people's perceptions of what beauty is and what beauty standards are, and for that, me and Sophie absolutely love and adore this lady. The fact that she got me a hand-painted original piece of artwork with our favourite girl on here meant so much to me. I love the colours, I love the vibrancy of this, and I am still in shock that I'm the owner of this. But also something else that she got me, which is so freaking cool, is a little gold plaque. It's what you'd expect to see in an art museum under the piece of art, and it has the artist's name up here, so Rebecca Valera, and she has named this piece Argyle Frida because that's what we call her. And it also says about where this piece of artwork was painted as well, which was in Playa del Carmen in Mexico. Not only do I absolutely love this piece of artwork, it's just a really lovely touch having this plaque as well to go with it. So I'm dying to get this up on the wall and really show off this gorgeous piece of artwork. That is everything that I'm going to share in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know what your favourite item is, and of course please feel free to subscribe to my channel and we can hang out again sometime. I will see you guys very soon in my next video.